Happy Friday morning, everyone. It's May 1st, which I guess is another milestone. Here we are into May, and the weather's getting better. I myself have something to look forward to later today. I'm having a Zoom happy hour with my wife and my sister. My sister and brother-in-law live in Queens, so Queens is really the epicenter of the epidemic in New York State, as you're probably hearing. And she's doing well. Her and her husband barely go out of their apartment. So it's something to look forward to in this day and age, right? Those kind of opportunities to reach out and spend at least that type of time with family. So hopefully everybody continues to take that opportunity. I want to talk about the question that's probably in people's mind that you're hearing out there, and that's, are we going to continue to be able to get food? And I know that we're reading about meat plants closing, et cetera, as they're being affected by this pandemic. So I can tell you that we have no problems at this point. So our Sodexo does our management of our dining services. And through them, we have a contract with a company called Cisco. And Cisco is a huge multinational food distribution purveyor, etc. They're probably the biggest in the world. And so through them, we have many different networks that we can tap into in terms of getting food product from not only the US, but throughout the world. The only challenge that Cisco is having right now is fresh meat, meaning, it was just slaughtered and it's on your table within several days. So those are some challenges right now, but they have plenty of frozen stock. So the majority of what we're getting from Cisco is frozen, and that's probably going to continue for the foreseeable future as some of these meatpacking plants and so on kind of experience their own waves of shutting down and coming back up, and shutting down and coming back up. But as far as we know, and both Paul Campisi and I, we have a meeting, a conference call with the Sodexo folks next week. We've gotten information from them and continue to talk to them, but we don't really feel at this point that there's any major challenges at all with us getting food products. And we don't perceive any issues at all with fresh produce at this point. As the season continues to progress, a lot of our produce, and we get a lot of goods locally, we get seafood locally. Even if the seafood that we get locally, if there tends to be challenges there, we can still go to through Cisco and get food products across the board. So at this point, it is not a concern for us. I will certainly keep everybody updated if it ever becomes a concern. I think I had talked about this around the Easter time, some of the higher end products, fresh lamb from New Zealand, and some of those other types of things, which we semi-regularly would have on our menus. Those will, of course, still continue to be challenges. Anything that we have to import internationally will continue to be challenges, but that's really it. Again, I will continue to update everyone on if there's going to be any challenges with accessing food products. A few other things today. We have, of course, as part of this pandemic, and part of what we're doing, as we do on an ongoing basis here at Canterbury Woods, is continue to evaluate our technology. And one of the things that we're happy to unveil, which will happen actually next Wednesday at this town hall meeting, will actually be Paul Campisi. He's going to do the town hall meeting. It's going to be about a 15-minute presentation, and it's going to be based upon our new Touchtown app. So if you recognize the Touchtown product that we do, it is the internal TV channel that's accessible both at Gate Circle and here on the Williamsville main campus. And within that TV channel, there's menus and announcements and We actually play this video right now. I'm on that internal television channel. Tracy's videos are on there, and Susan's videos are on there. So we use that to really reach out to our residents and so on. Well, we worked with Touchtown, and we're creating an app. That technology is available to us. So the app will be available for our residents to download for free and family members to download for free. We'll instruct you how to go through that process. You can download it to your iPhone, download it to your iPad, or access it on your computer. And within that Touchstone app, you will be able to access all of these videos. You'll be able to access all of the fitness videos that are out there. You'll be able to access the menus and menu changes and staff directories and calendars and a multitude of other information, and that information will continue to evolve over time. Eventually, through this app, you'll be able to make reservations for dining at our venues that take reservations and so on. So it's as we continue to evaluate our technology, this is another level of interface that we're going to be having for our residents. And even family members will be able to go on there. Residents and family members will have kind of their own logins, and Paul will talk you through that process. So please, if you want to know more about this Touchtown app and how it's evolving, please tune in on Wednesday. Certainly there'll be a lot more information out there. In the presentation that we do on Wednesday, of course, it'll be videotaped as mine are, so we'll be able to continue to play it out there for people to access, to be able to go through, learn about the app, learn how to download it. They'll talk to you about the time frames that'll be available. It'll just be another way that we're going to be able to communicate with our residents, communicate with our families about the information of the day. The other kind of exciting thing, and Jeff Lisinski is here in front of me actually doing the videotape, has just been working with Spectrum for a long time, and we're excited to be able to announce that we are finally, after many months and years, going to be able to offer our residents in Lexington Village the ability to have the Touchtown channel on their individual televisions. Now, we're working through the technology and accessing it, and it's costing us some money, but just working on that, and very shortly that's going to happen. So just like the folks, our residents at Gate Circle and our residents here at the Williamsville main campus who are maybe watching this live because of the Touchtown channel, the folks at Lexington will have access to that as well. They'll have the Touchtown channel, they'll be able to watch these things live, they'll be able to access everything that's on that Touchtown channel, just like the main campus folks. And then of course on top of that, we'll have the Touchtown app available very soon as well. A few other things I want to touch upon. The weather's getting better. We're certainly all thankful of that. So I certainly encourage people to get out and exercise and walk, but again, as you heard me say, and will continue to say, please continue to observe the social distancing protocols. They are going to be with us for a while. I think we're all getting more and more used to them. I see residents, at least internally within the building, doing a wonderful job practicing those social distances habits. I see 90% of our residents wearing masks, which is wonderful. So please, it's amazing how even with those changes that they become normal to us. Sad, but normal at this point. So, let's not take a step back with that. I also, we're picking up obviously some frustration with our residents. We're all frustrated. I'm at the top of that list. I'm certainly frustrated. Jeff's frustrated. He's nodding his head. Adam Sinzak's in the back of the room here. He's frustrated. We're all frustrated, certainly, and it's human nature. But I would encourage the residents, if you're frustrated, please don't take it out on staff. I've seen a little bit of that frustration kind of boil over. If you need to contact me, email me, rwallace@echa.org. You can also call the front desk, 929-5800, and they will put you through to me. If you're frustrated about something and you feel like you can't get the answer, please call me, please email me. I would be happy to talk to you about it. I'd certainly be happy to get an answer for you. Also, I want to reiterate for residents at both Gate Circle and here in Williamsville, please social distance when you come to the front desk. The habit, of course, is we go to the front desk and Melissa and Corinne, they're wonderful and cheerful, but oftentimes I see residents even now beating on the desk and getting close. And so please, even when you're interfacing with our staff, whether it be the front desk, whether it be the temperature takers at both sites, I know Melissa's doing that there as well, but please social distance to the best of your ability, and let's continue to keep our campuses, both at Gate Circle and here in Williamsville, as safe as we can. Thank you very much.